Hi my friends, and welcome to episode 18 of Evil Empire. I'm Icon, and it's time for some regular fun. We're going to expand Alpha 1, of course. Another day we're going to commit funny things. Did I say commit? And we're of course going to face a lot of mental breakdowns again. And again and again. Usual things that are happening in the Evil Empire. We're pretty close to researching gas extraction. I still don't know why I had that so much in my mind to research it. I think mostly because I was curious. But now that I think more closely about it, I don't think it was that much of a good idea. Anyways, I have now a third slurry peat available. Sadly, the fourth didn't make it into my empire. I keep collecting them as tanks for the colony because they're just awesome as such. They are pretty hard to kill and they really help us a lot. So also they feed the prisoners. It's just a awesome situation for us. All right. And I'm noticing that my prison area is looking quite desolate. We should put down some iron flooring in there. We can't let that look like this. Let that be looking like this. Gosh, Grammar. Grammar is not on my side. She's eating some cookies. Alright. So what I actually wanted to do before I started to expand around here was to increase the stockpile zone for the food a little bit. Just to make sure. Maybe I'm going to install some food trays at some point. Let's see. Alrighty, so can somebody try and calm down Freeman? Pretty close to arresting her one more time, but I've made it so that roleplay-wise, those dazes, they are meditative meditation searches for their transhumanistic future or something like that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to acquire somehow a larger stockpile of plasteel. Still not feeling like I'm having enough people to go for a larger caravan expedition because the problem here, there's gelatinous superorganism between me and my neighbors here, and it might look like a short distance, but in fact it's a 4.5 days and we're in August, so it's just annoying to travel in these areas. That's why we don't. And I still need a male rat to start and breed my empire of rats. They're going to live over here with the prisoners. That's my plan, but I'm not going to breed any rats without male specimen. That's for sure. Well, well. But at least I have now a quite big amount of royal furniture at my disposal. Something I'm very, very happy with. Oh man, I still wish so much for another constructor. That's one of the most glaring deficiencies of this place, having no capable constructor apart from Freeman. So is there any one of you girls a quick learner? I don't think so, no. No, there's nobody here. Dang, it's really bad. Because that would help so much if I had a secondary constructor. Well, let's just make it like this. So I'm going to put Anya now as... I'm going to put her into the construction duty. That's what I wanted to say. She's going to work horribly slow to begin with. She's going to botch up a lot of things, but I need a secondary constructor. Maybe I should have done that a long time ago, but well, I was hoping all the time that somebody else would show up, but well, I was hoping until I set up Anya to do that job, you see. Alright. We have a lot of human leather in store right now. Nice. So the next traders will be happy with the wealth we have available. Overall, I could use some people selling stuff or buying stuff, preferably both. Okay. I really could use some prisoners. I missed to micromanage the last one and he died. So bad from me. Well. Alpha 1 is one of those projects which is really growing slowly, gotta say. I mean, this place is awesome, no question, but it's still, like, I notice everything is growing quite slowly, you see. Everything is growing quite slowly. I had a really good speed boost a long time ago when I had a lot of prisoners, but without prisoners I really noticed that my resource production is really bad. So there aren't just not enough people here to get those smeltering jobs done. But, well, we're going to get there. I really need to find a way of getting that Blisteel into my possession. I mean, I have the money. I just need a trader. That's basically it. Because I really want that prosthetics production finally going. This will be the turning point in terms of mental breakdowns. Because right now, people are having... All the people which are having their regular mental breakdowns are transhumanists. So once they have some implants, they're going to be happy. Very much so. So... But I do like that this bench is so demanding to build. Because the reward feeling will be very, very huge due to that. Wow, Freeman is such a nasty shot. There's another thing I want to do, but I want to do that controlled, and that's administer some youth rejuvenate procedure on Anya. We're going to need a few more units of Rimworld meds for that. It's a cool mod. It's basically just giving you the ability to use Rimworld medicine to rejuvenate yourself. And if the operation succeeds, you get rejuvenated. If it fails, you grow older. So it's actually even with a risk and downside. That's why I like it so much. So, well, I don't mind. I mean, we're now able to get chem fuel extractors, if I understand that correctly. So Helixian gas, that's one thing, but isn't there gas cooler? I could check that out later. We have a whole set of Helixian gas powered things, but I thought there were also holes which brought up pure chem fuel, but I'm going to look that up later. So we need a new technology now. Let's check it out. Prosthetics, we would need the fabrication technology to research bionics. So to get fabrication, I would need the multi-analyzer. To get the multi-analyzer, I would need high-tech research benches. So there are a few things we need to bring up now, and let's get going with blowback operation and all the gunsmithing things. So there we go. Oh no. Recoil will just be useless and doesn't stop eating. Alright, I just need some traders. That's all I need. Because overall, I have the money. So I could also close the Helixian gas guys here. I really like that mechanic too, because it makes it so that these holes are not a problem for you. Here, chem fuel pond. That's what I want to see. It's I wanted to use much more. So Misc? Is that a Misc thing? Pumps, gas pumps. I would assume production, but doesn't look like it. So, I'll gotta look that up on another time. Ward structures, no. Dang. These things being quite complicated. Okay, we have a bumble drone migration in this area, so I don't want to kill those things, but then though it's insect chitin, it's a valuable material we could process. Not that easy to decide upon. So I'm going to bring Freeman now to the smeltering duty, and I'll let Anya just do a little bit of building here in between. Freeman is pretty awesome, is already awesome on that department. Anya is the one who needs to learn it, and yes, good job, Anya. Recoil is going to go back to normal. So major break risk, no. The lonely prisoners. Wait, that was the double raid thingy. No thanks. When bringing raids voluntarily in your base, I really learned to be very, very careful with that. You can kill your progress so quickly with that, just because it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed by the regular storyteller events. That's basically the main problem there. I just realized that I want to have a door here. I feel like that's just quite awesome to have a door connecting the workshop directly with the storage, you see? Because of that. It's exactly showing why that door seems to be awesome to me. So, well, Anya is getting there. Oh, look at that ugly tile. Need to remove, need to fill with flooring. I don't know why, but for some reason it's just killing me and my feeling for aesthetics when things like these happen. Not that it's really that bad, but I need to do it now. Thanks, Freeman. Really gives me a uncomfortable feeling, not gonna lie. Well, base building gives you OCDs at some point. It's something I'm pretty fond of. Okay, but it's also a good way of Anya starting to be useful in the construction department here. I'm quite happy about that. We're losing a lot of time here while mining. Recoil would be doing the same job so much faster, but, well, don't mind good old Recoil. He's just doing his thing. He's mining the more precious things in life. So, roof collapse. Luckily nobody got wounded, but I'm going to put up a column right there because roof collapses are nothing to trifle with. You can get severely wounded due to collapsing stuff. This game is really nasty with collapsing stuff. If you manage to collapse a mountaintop on yourself, you're just going to lose the person completely. Had that once. I was very, very sad because I lost a colonist of mine. I even had a resurrector max serum there. But when you lose somebody to a cave-in by a collapsing mountain rooftop, there's no body to retrieve. It really made me sad. So there's this wonderful recreation room, somewhat impressive. So I should put in some statues, one of those better sculptures. Like, well, maybe not the Rim Cup. Here, let's take that one. Maybe not the Rim Cup. So there we go. How about that? In the middle of the room. I like that. I'm really happy to have Lumpy in this place. So let's check. What are my materials available? I think I still have a really large amount of adobe bricks available. Here, mud bricks. Well, I actually don't want them large sculptures. I want them small sculptures, and I want them to be made forever. I really like to do these custom work orders like that and remove them right away when a project is done. Alright, so Lumpy is working on his artistic skills quite good. Very happy about that. I mean, only because he's having such a nasty amount of incapabilities, that doesn't make him useless for me. I mean, his shooting and melee skills are just awesome, so he's the perfect soldier, ready to die for Alpha 1 and doing art in between. I mean, that's pretty cool, because his way of life is dying at some point for the greater good, but he's going to leave art in this place, so everybody will remember Lumpy one way or another. I really like that picture, you know? As a matter of fact, I really do. Because apart from being inhumane as possible, to be as inhumane as possible, sorry, that's a more precise way to say it, these people here are really growing close to me. I mean, in some weird way, I start to like them. So today we're going to polish some walls because I want to have those power conduits running through here. And polishing walls is one of those jobs you can use a master constructor quite good for, because it takes forever. It's such a long job, but I really like the looks of it. Protecting aristocrats. So the Exodus Empire. Get away from me. I don't want no mech clusters. No thanks. Alright. Next step. Power. So many. Ah, there's the gas pumping systems. But with power, of course. It's the next best thing to look at. Okay, so what can I do? Gas pipe valve, Helixian pump. But is there no pump for the chem fuel stuff? Faction power generator. Outputs energy created by your settlements. Ah, that's from the Empire mod. So portable generators, I like the concept of those so much. But how to extract that gas? Maybe I need to have the this technology first. Maybe that's what's lacking here. I think that might be very much the case, because the Atlas's materials mod pretty much locks your chem fuel technologies behind the basic plastics technology. So I think we're going to get raided soon. Pretty sure. I have that feeling, you know. I have that feeling it's about time for them to come again. So how's Anya's construction going along? I'm going to let her deconstruct those ship chunks today, because ship chunk deconstruction is also a very good way of training your constructors without having any risk of losing anything due to their inabilities. Because as far as I know, the amount of material gained out of the ship chunk deconstruction is not being influenced by your construction rank. So it's the perfect training work, basically. Right after building a chess table out of stone. A chess table out of stone is basically the perfect training object for your fledgling constructors, because the chest table made out of stone is you can build it with everybody. Let's put it here. A chest table doesn't need any construction skill at all. That's the thing. If you make it out of stone, it needs around 700 work units, I think, and this way you can grind your construction really good. One of my favorite ways of training constructors, if I really have to. So can't wait for this place to turn into a true imperial majesty, you know. Right now we're starting to turn this into an actual settlement, like something you could call a town. But we're still far away from being truly impressively majestic, if you get my idea. This place is nice and everything, but it's certainly not impressive right now. So we're going to go for a few more smelter jobs. Want to replenish my steel. Because I just don't have anybody assigned to the crafting bench regularly, because that's pretty much a prisoner job on my colony. But I wasn't that good at managing my human resources so far. I did a bad job at that. I'm still learning, okay? Alright. Oh, how's the art going on? Do we have first results? So the first Adobe sculptures are getting done. Beauty 2 and poor quality. Yay. But they have a certain market value, so I am quite okay with that. Adobe blocks or mud bricks themselves are super cheap. They're almost worth nothing at all. And that's why I really like to use them for training issues. So where's Anya? I just want to try and calm her down, because that's a opportunity to increase her social skill level. At least a little bit, you know. Every single attempt gets us towards that. And another female rat. Dang. Still gonna tame it, because I'm collecting them, but so there's one thing I'm going to do, I think, from now on. Whenever a prisoner dies, I'm going to name a rat after him. Until I run out of rats, obviously. But I like the idea. What do you think? Put it down in the comments below. I'd really love to know what you think about the idea. Blue milk fell from the skies. That's Arctic milk. I was playing some propane lakes lately, and you find it there. So I really like the idea of renaming the naming the rats after the prisoners. I really think that's going to be a quite fun way to do it. So another thing I want to see happening next is I want to replace all the traps out here with tin traps, because I might have a abundance of steel here, but steel always needs to be processed. Quite complicated. It has to be smeltered one way or another. I mean, I have a few veins which can be mined directly, but tin is also available like crazy, and it has 70 damage, and well, it's not as powerful as a steel trap, but it's way more available, you know. And I need steel for so many other things, and there are so many things where I can't substitute the steel with anything else. So wherever I can substitute steel, I'll do it, because reasons. Yay, Anya is no longer picking out on food. Oh, Anya, please repair your bed. It's driving me nuts. When I noticed it the first time, it was already like I need to get that. These are things I just don't like when they happen, you know. Royal bads have to be pristine and beautiful, not banged up from the latest tantrum. Just my opinion. Okay, so once Lumpy manages to do some neat art, we're going to put it up there. Fury's oeuvre. This carving illustrates a bomb. Almost every shape in the image seems to be well balanced. It's a well balanced bomb. I love Rimworld art. Always makes me happy. Jawline of a slurrypede. Alright guys, at least this depiction refers to the harming of a... whatever the case, I'm going to read it later. This belongs into the prison barracks, don't you think? So, this piece illustrates a slurrypede being incapacitated with a revolver seemingly without remorse. Lumpy looks triumphant. The well-balanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its figurative style. If you squint your eyes, the dynamic composition of the image reveals the outline of a bush. So his ideas are great, his technique is still lacking, but whatever might be the case, I love it. And it's, let's see if it's going to upgrade the prison barracks in any meaningful way. I'm just wondering if it's going to be better. Well, somehow. It's less ugly now. But I think that Adobe art, especially art depicting a slurrypede in some way, it's just the perfect way to make these nutrient paste meals a little bit less disgusting, as they already are, or outline their disgusting, whatever, you get my idea. Rat self-tamed. I have a new rat? It's the male rat! So I find that insanely funny that after grabbing all these lady rats into the evil empire, the first male rat showing up. So I love that. Rimworld, I love you. Certainly. From Icon with love. Alright, so we got the rat project going. Now I just need the prisoners. Awesome. I love these little things the game does from time to time. Such things which are absolutely obviously just happening due to the random number generator of the game, but they still tell a involuntary story. That's how I would. They're telling involuntarily a story. That's more like it. It's what I admire about this game, that it creates stories on the fly, but just by being brim-filled with detail. That's how the game does the magic, basically. Alright. So, let's construct that too. No! Well, she keeps doing what she needs to do. So, I'm not quite happy with their construction value here yet, but we gotta get there at some point, I guess. I mean, I have to start somewhere. So, the food baskets, I'm not going to configure them with anything at all. They're just here to make sure that the storage room here will get used properly. Because I feel like we're wasting a lot of room here. So let's haul things together. Okay, at least a little bit. Tidying up storage. Wow, this mod has even implemented these things. That's awesome. Me certainly like a lot. A royal tribute collector, and I'm not having anybody for sale. What a pity. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to have a throne room for I don't know how many episodes. I don't know why I keep forgetting every single episode about the throne room. It's a pity. We're going to build the throne room right here. I feel like that's finally I know what I want to do with this room here. It's the throne room. There we go. So, what's the most fancy metal shape we have available here? I think it's going to be these. And to make it shine a little bit, well, keep with the bronze or stick with the vibrant whitish color here. I mean, in the long run, we have to put up carpets anyway. So yeah, I'm going to start out with tin. Carpets because I don't have any stones whatsoever. Well, there has been the idea in the comments to implement the Quarry Mod to let the prisoners quarry out stones for me. I'm still considering it to some degree, but well, usually I don't like to bring up larger mods like these afterwards. It's not so much my favorite approach. I haven't made up my mind around that topic completely yet, though. Still thinking about it. And it's certainly a thing I'm going to think about more closely when I actually have some prisoners to manage. Because right now, I have the prison, but I don't have the prisoners, you know. So these thingies have a really high beauty rating. No, the bronze has a really high beauty rating, I see. That's why. Okay, the Banzo Coalition. Another bunch of madmen trying their luck. Okay, they're one of these insanely unfortunate preemptive preparers. So, well, you know what? It's the evil empire after all. Old Lady Anya has seen enough of this. Well, we should I should bring up the troops completely for that job. So I know it's a complete waste of a doomsday rocket launcher, but I'm imagining her like that. And it's human nature to spend excessively what is available at the moment. So there we go. So, wow, these bowmen are really vicious. Good lord. Wow, I wasn't expecting them to needle her down like that. Well, no, not the rats. All right. So, well, I'd say Freeman can rescue her. It's not like I didn't achieve anything here. So there's insanely this Metrola guy is insanely good. Yeah. That's the main problem here. So I'm retreating Freeman. So okay, we have to take this a little bit more seriously than I thought. So first off, I'm going to let Metrola retreat for voluntarily here. I really thought they sent me losers as usual, but they actually didn't. So we're going to make actually smart things now. Alright, so Freeman, please lay down. Brit has to take care of Freeman, or no, I'm going to let Recoil do that. Because the damage done is way too high to ignore that. So I'm going to allow the better medicine here. So, and Brit is going to go for the rescue here. So we're I'm going in over length today on that episode because I really want to win this before I end this episode. So there we go. Just patching up my girls before the combat ensues. There we go. Alright. I really am surprised about the firepower of those bows. So while Anya is getting treated, I might be as well using my gun to some degree. So how's Lumpy? Lumpy is just tired. That's all. Alright. But we took a few down. I'm still doing a bad job on the aim. With the... Wow, this guy is such a sniper. It's insane. Alright, gotta use the jump pack here. So, I didn't expect this guy to be such an insane sniper at all. Well, oh dang, I wouldn't want to do that. Here, okay. No, we can't do this. I need to release the animals. And, alright. They're already awesome, okay. That was, that was really tense. This Matrola guy, I would really love to have him in my colony. Gotta say, he would be a very worthy addition to the crowd. Wow. Okay, that was nasty. But that's Matrola's end. Serves you right. All right. So, ouch! I'm not going to underestimate those guys one more time like that. So, my friends, we're going to cut it here. Thanks for watching, and wow, I played that bad. Seriously. But apart from that, quite fun. And leave a comment down below, like I said, about the rat idea, because I feel like the rat idea is just awesome to me. Anyways. Leave a thumbs up on that video if you want to be supportive. Also drop a subscription down on that channel, and you can turn on the notifications, or you find the link to my Discord channel in the description below. There you'll find my release schedule for all those YouTube videos, and you can stay informed there. Whatever you do or don't, I don't mind. I just hope you're having a good time, and we're going to see each other soon again. Until then, bye-bye.